As someone with an outsider's perspective on Japan, I've always admired how the culture is able to combine traditional and modern elements in a charming, funny, and seamless way. While generational differences in values can cause trouble and divide the young and old, I believe respect and understanding can be found by exploring these differences in relatable and heartwarming ways. I have created 2 characters to embody these differences. My characters are Shinju, an axolotl maid assassin, and Mako, the merman shark assassin. Shinju is an axolotl, which is a type of aquatic salamander. She was abandoned as a child and adopted by Mako, the notorious leader of the Typhoon Clan, a powerful group of assassins who control the high seas. Mako named the baby Shinju because her blinded eye reminded him of a pearl. As Shinju grew, Mako trained her to become a deadly assassin. Now that Shinju's a teenager, however, she wants to quit the assassin lifestyle, abandon her father's legacy, and work in a maid cafe. She wants to embrace all things cute and girly and eventually become the manager of the cafe. This way, she can be a leader in her own right and still be true to herself and the things she loves. Mako hates girly things and often lectures her about duty and tradition. He thinks she's hit a rebellious phase and is just trying to punish him for being so tough on her in training all those years. Shinju loves her father so much and respects his legacy, but she just wants to go out in the world and make her own way. She wants her dad to understand that there can be power in femininity and that strength doesn't always come from what you enjoy, but the conviction and quality of your character. With that said, I think Shinju is a perfect combination of cute and deadly, as well as traditional values meeting modern expression. Mako is a powerful assassin who leads with an iron fist. He is very protective of Shinju and thinks she's adorable, even though he'd never admit it. When kids started bullying Shinju because of her eye, Mako started wearing an eye patch, even though he's not blind himself, to make her feel less alone. While this was a sweet gesture to make his daughter feel more included and not so different from other kids, it also shows Mako's confidence in his abilities, since he basically gave himself a handicap in a fight. While Mako wants his daughter to be happy, he also doesn't want her to turn her back on duty and tradition. He also makes his opinion on girly things quite known, which causes a lot of friction between the two. I think the idea of this adorable little bean-shaped creature squaring up against a big buff anime shark man is hilarious and endearing and puts a smile on my face every time I think about it. Their dynamic is adorable, charming, and pretty relatable. You have no doubts that they love each other very much, but you also understand that sometimes it's hard to see the other side of an argument when you have something you want. Shinju and Mako embody 2 important sides of the Japanese culture and show a loving, adorable, and relatable dynamic. They both value self-expression, freedom, duty, and tradition, but disagree sometimes like all families do. They don't always get along or agree, but they love each other very much and try to understand each other, because ultimately, it's through that marriage of perspectives that makes them stronger and wiser people. I think that Japan is a country that can combine these perspectives in endearing and comical ways, and I believe my characters do as well.